What's up, guys? That really gross guy here. We're back, and I'm going to toss some gameplay up here, and we're going to talk for just a second about the Acolytes that are coming our way. If you are not familiar with the Acolytes, they are the stalkers, I guess, henchmen, that come after you and fight you, but they're pretty lethal opponents, and they drop some pretty good stuff, which is something we're going to talk about as well. But just so you guys are aware, in the background, I am running my Vera with her, what's that, the last weapon, the Astilla. It's got a Sonic Core on there and the Galatine Prime, in case you're wondering. But anyways, so I'm going to go through, first of all, the different Acolytes that you could face, and definitely run through a quick list of mods, but I'm also going to give you my opinions on which mods you should get. For any new players, there are some really good mods in here for you to try and get your hands on, for sure. For those of you who have been around and maybe have done this a few times, you may or may not need some of these mods. I personally have a few that I don't have. However, there's only one of them that I really want, and that would be Maiming Strike, which we'll talk about here in just a second. But anyways, there's a lot of mods that drop here, and I think if you don't have at least some of these, which we'll talk about, try and get your hands on them if you have the time. I mean, it is going to be the holidays and all that stuff, so I understand. I wish this event would be, I don't want to say postponed, but I wish there would be it would be a little bit more time sensitive to those who will not be able to log into Warframe. So DE, if for some reason you are watching, I don't know, help us out, you know what I mean? But anyways, this may not be till honestly, it could, this event could drop today. It could drop a week from now. I'm not too sure, but they said they wanted it before the end of the year, so maybe it'll run into 2018, but we'll see. But anyways, so we have 6 different Acolytes: Angst, Malice, Mania, Torment, Violence, and Misery. So Misery is kind of like the final Acolyte that shows up. At least that's how he was in the past. And he's going to be kind of your plan B when it comes to getting these mods, because he can potentially drop all of them. However, because he can drop all of them, there's also very low chances of you getting the rare, so just keep that in mind. But anyways, Angst is going to be here, and some of these mods, honestly, these are all current to what they've dropped in the past. I don't know if DE is going to change anything, or they're going to add any mods to this list. I don't think so, but I could completely be wrong. Angst is going to show up. He is going to drop body count at about a 50% chance or more, a little over 50% chance. Repeater clip, spring-loaded chamber at about a 22% chance, and then pressurized magazine at about a 4% chance. We'll talk about, like I said, some of these mods a little bit more in depth here shortly. Malice is going to drop focus defense for about that 51.5%. Guided ordnance and targeting subsystems for 22%. And narrow barrel for about 4%. Mania is going to drop catalyzer link for about 51.5%. 22 or embedded catalyzer. Yeah, embedded catalyzer and weeping wounds for about 22%, and then nano applicator for about 4%. Torment is going to drop hydraulic crosshairs, blood rush, laser sight, argon scope. Just keep in mind there's the 51% hydraulic crosshairs, blood rush 22, laser sight 22, argon scope 4. You're seeing a pattern probably. Violence is going to do shrapnel shot at that 51%. Bladed rounds and sharpened bullets for that 22%, and then Maiming Strike for that really low 4%. So, Misery is going to have a chance at dropping all of these mods. The most likely mod you'll get from Misery is Focus Defense for like 25%, which isn't really the greatest mod. You'll almost definitely have it by the time Misery shows up. But he's going to drop the common mods, and I'll go through the common mods, which is Body Count, Focus Defense, Catalyzer Link, hydraulic crosshairs, and shrapnel shot. He'll drop all of those at about an 8.5%. Repeater clip, spring-loaded chamber, guided ordnance, targeting subsystem, embedded catalyzer, weeping wounds, blood rush, laser sight, bladed rounds, sharpened bullets are all uncommon mods, and he'll have a chance of dropping those at about a 3.7%. These are all just stats, sorry. And then the rares are going to be pressurized magazine, narrow barrel, nano applicator, argon scope, and maiming strike at about a 0.67%. So like very tiny. So if you can get these rares before misery shows up, try. Just do your best. But anyways, so one thing that I think is really important that to keep in mind is there are a few of these mods you're really going to want to get, but these different acolytes are going to not be available for very long, so you want to get in and do as many missions for the mods you are seeking as possible. The most precious mods I think you should get are definitely body count, because it is a common and it's pretty good for a common mod. I also personally would grab guided ordnance. Some people don't really care for the mod. It increases your accuracy after you hit an enemy with a primary weapon, and while that sounds kind of lame for your heavy machine guns, such as, I guess, like the, I don't know if you care, but the Gorgon Wraith, or even weapons like the Soma, where you're going to wind up and have a lot of ammo, the most accurate shots are going to be the best, especially when you're trying to hit for the head, so just keep that in mind. So that's why I recommend guided ordnance. Targeting subsystem is the same thing, but for pistols. So if you want to try and get it for like the X-Stilettos or whatever, that would be a good thing to do as well. Both of those, by the way, are uncommon. Narrow barrel, some people think is worth it. I personally, I don't have it, and I would like to get it, so I can't really give my opinions on that, but I'm going to try to get it, and I don't know, it's probably alright. But anyways, the really important one that I really want to get to is Weeping Wounds, which is an uncommon that Mania has. Weeping Wounds is really, really good. It allows you to stack your, I believe it was crit chance, or status chance, or I think it's, I don't know. I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments if you want. But actually, I think it's status. Better chance of getting status chance the higher your melee, the melee timer is, your combo counter is, which can be very, very good for any melee builds. Very, very good. So, and then Blood Rush is almost a must-have. That's an uncommon from Torment. And Argon Scope is just incredibly good. Both of those you get from Torment. And Violence is going to drop. In my opinion, Bladed Rounds is worth picking up, but Maiming Strike is kind of situational, but it's very, very good. There are some really good builds around Maiming Strike. However, that is rare. So just keep in mind that for the mods Maiming Strike and Argon Scope, if you get doubles of these are very, very valuable. Blood Rush will fetch a decent amount of platinum. However, there's quite a bit of people that have these or will be at least farming up as many doubles of these as they can, because they're kind of valuable. Like I said, Guide and Ordnance is pretty good. But if you do want to go to the wiki page, the Warframe wiki page, if you go to the Acolytes and then you click on each individual warrior or whatever, you will be able to see these drops in detail and check these mods out for yourself if you really want to see any of these mods in depth. But like I said, get body count, it's common. Get Guide and Ordnance if you can from Malice. Oh yeah, Angst is dropping body count at a common. Malice is dropping Guide and Ordnance, which I think is worth picking up. Let's see. Mania has an uncommon of Weeping Wounds, which I think is worth picking up. Torment is the Blood Rush and Argon Scope. You absolutely want these two. If you can get your hands on these, get them. That's Torment dropping these. And then Violence is going to drop Bladed Rounds, which I think is worth picking up, which is uncommon. And then Maiming Strike, which is rare, so, you know. Anyways, I think that's going to be it from me. I hope you guys do have fun farming. And when I say that, I really struggle to maintain, you know, like just euphoria, pure enjoyment when I'm farming in Warframe. So I'm gonna do my best. Hopefully you guys also, you know, maintain your sanity trying to get some of your hands on some of these mods. So just try to find a good party. Just try to enjoy yourself the best you can. And you know, it is the holidays, so if you have family and stuff, you know, just spend your time with your family. These mods can wait. So the Acolytes will be back. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I might produce a little bit more content before the holidays. I'm just gonna say Merry Christmas, because, you know, come on, don't be that guy. Anyways, enjoy your holidays, no matter what you choose to celebrate. But I personally am gonna have a Merry Christmas, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Take care.